Welcome, graduating class of 2020. My name is Dr. Steve Martinez. I am the superintendent of Twin Rivers Unified School District. I would like now to introduce our Board of Trustees. Board President Michelle Rivas. Vice President Michael Baker. Board Clerk Bassem Alcara. Trustee Ramona Landeras. Trustee Linda Fowler. Trustee Bob Bastian. And Trustee Rebecca Sandoval. The most remarkable accomplishments in life are not measured purely by the goals that are reached, recorded, surpassed, or projects completed. They're also measured by the circumstances in which the accomplishment was achieved. This year's graduates not only boast the completion of 13 years of public school, a journey that began in kindergarten, saw them through elementary school, middle school, and 4 years of high school. Every member of this year's graduating class can boast that they completed this portion of their educational careers under the most unusual circumstances. The decades-old tradition of large crowds gathering to watch beloved children, brothers, sisters, and nieces, nephews, and friends accept their diploma is not part of our ceremony today. But what is central in our ceremony are the themes of perseverance, flexibility, and tolerance. The graduates in Twin Rivers class of 2020 can boast to all that they persevered and stayed the course with their education as the world grappled with a pandemic crisis. The graduates should be praised for their flexibility and willingness to accept their instruction in a new format. Separate from schools, classrooms, and peers during the shelter-in-place, they adapted to new forms of instruction and learning to complete their senior year. The graduates showed tolerance for change and challenge. Despite those obstacles, they kept their focus on the goal line. While our school community, families, friends, faculties, and staff do not have the pleasure of being physically with the students to celebrate this victory lap, we do have the privilege of knowing today we not only bestow a high school diploma to our remarkable young adults, we also celebrate their perseverance, flexibility, and tolerance. Like no graduating class before them, they have the distinct honor of sharing with the world that they achieved a goal under remarkable circumstances. We are proud of you. We're excited to see what you do with your future. On behalf of the Twin Rivers Unified School District team of educational professionals and the Board of Trustees, we're honored to have shared your educational journey with you. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
We are honored to have our national anthem sung by senior Amanda Volz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, everyone. I am Paul Orlando, principal of Rio Linda High School. Thank you for joining us today for the class of 2020 graduation. I want to recognize staff members Major Mary Scott, who will be retiring this year. Ms. Scott has served our school very well over the years, and we wish her well. Good luck in her future. I'd also like to thank School Office Manager Shelley Ferris, Vice Principal Jennifer Snap, Vice Principal Scott Myers, and Vice Principal Dwight Harvey. I'd also like to thank Activities Director Laura Hanusak for her starting our ceremony in a Rio Linda tradition. A special thank you to our counselors, Mr. McMillan, Ms. Lopez, Ms. Garcia, Mr. Yang, Ms. Loyola, Ms. Maisha Lasiers, and Ms. Rosin Badger for their commitment to our student body. I would also like to recognize all the teachers, support staff, PSOs, SROs, cafeteria workers, custodians, bus drivers, our wonderful parent volunteers who help make Rio Linda a great place. Finally, I'd like to thank TRUSD Superintendent Dr. Martinez, Associate Superintendent Gina Carrion, Associate Superintendent Dr. Christian Coates, Associate Superintendent Dr. Lori Grace, Executive Director of Secondary Education Roxanne Villasenor, and Executive Director of Student Engagement Jackie White. We'd also like to thank all of our school board members for their support, but especially Rio Linda's own Bob Bastian. What does it take to be a perfect student? A lot of parents ask me. Students at Rio Linda are academically, athletically, and socially involved. Programs such as the award-winning FFA program, culinary program, business department, television communication, and media. A complete student is not just an academically challenged student, but also a student who is challenged by way of extracurricular activities. That is why we want to recognize the students who played any sport at Rio Linda, cheer team, leadership class, academic decathlon team, Science Bowl participants, AVID program, drama program, our award-winning music choir program, the JROTC program, and also all the students who participated in one of the campus's clubs. Finally, hats off to all the students who participated in our AP courses. Academically, when you talk about putting together an all-star team, you want to talk about members of the 2020 class at Rio Linda High School. As juniors, they gave the district some of the highest test scores ever in math, ELA, AP enrollment, AP passing rate, and AP percent. Some of our seniors never saw a grade less than an A. Another 23 students had cumulative GPAs 4.0 or higher. We had 84 students who were CTE completers in FFA, culinary, floral, business, and television and media. 81 students received the Golden State Seal of Merit. 91 students have a GPA between 3.5 and 3.9 and will receive the Golden State Seal of Honor. And finally, 70 times we've had students receive a 4.0 GPA or higher. Rio Linda High School is proud to honor our students joining the military. As usual, we will have a share of students joining the U.S. Marine Corps, U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, Coast Guard, and National Guard. Seal of Biliteracy. Over 50 Rio Linda High School seniors have accomplished the feat of earning the Seal of Biliteracy on their diploma. AVID seniors, 25 of seniors have completed and graduated as AVID students. Club and service organizations. Many of our seniors have earned pins recognizing their involvement with clubs. These students met the criteria including 40 hours of community service. ASB, I want to recognize our seniors whose hard work, dedication to student leadership has enabled each senior to have a fun-filled year with all the activities that were provided by them and by the ASB team. I'd like to introduce you to Student Body President, Bryce Lackey.
You know they say when you're nervous to imagine the crowd naked. That would be a little awkward right now because it's just me and a cameraman. Families, students, staff, and anyone else tuning in to our graduation. My name is Bryce Lackey, and I was the 2019 through 2020 ASB president. And I just want to say, this sucks. I'm not going to try and pretend that everything is perfect. I would much rather be on Rayleigh Field right now dressed up with all of you. But due to obvious reasons, that is impossible right now. And whatever I say right now can't change that fact. But what we can change is our perspective. So let's look at the bright side. We've always wanted to be famous, right? Everyone is talking about us right now, like Ellen, LeBron, and even Obama has noticed the class of 2020. I think it's safe to say no other class has been in the news as much as us. Also, I'm pretty sure no class has accomplished as much as us. First, we have a famous TikToker. Shout out to John, although I'll be expecting a shout out after this. We've also won a state championship, the only in Rio Linda history. And most importantly, we had 6 fire alarms in one day. That's unheard of. So I think it's safe to say we'll be going down in history. But all jokes aside, just because we aren't at Rayleigh Field or all together, that doesn't mean you shouldn't celebrate your accomplishments. I would like to congratulate all first-generation high school graduates, all first-generation college students, all future military members, thank you for your service, and everyone, We made it and did it. Let the world know your accomplishments because they matter. Now, I would like to end my speech with a letter to all of us. Dear Class of 2020, never forget to cherish the small things in life, because all of us know too well recently those things can be gone in an instant. Dear Class of 2020, never forget to thank those around you that have helped guide you on your path. I would personally like to thank my mom, my dad, Mrs. H, and many more. I can't name everyone, or else my list would go on and on. And finally, dear Class of 2020, make the most out of every day. I can barely even remember my last day of high school, and I can guarantee many of you can't either. And because we can't go back and change time, from here on out, we have to seize the day. Make those memories that last a lifetime. Remember, your life is your own, and it's up to you to make the most of it. I miss you all, and I won't ever forget my time at Rio Linda. As we go off into our lives, never forget, once a night, always a night. Thank you.
Okay, I get a chance to introduce Senior Class President, Selena Thrasher.
Good evening, parents, teachers, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. If you don't know me, my name is Selena Thrasher, and I am your senior class president. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for joining me in celebrating the accomplishments we as a class have achieved together. If I'm being honest, I avoided writing this speech. I knew that in writing it, I would also be writing the ending of our 4-year chapter, in which I could honestly say flew by. It was only 4 years ago that we, as freshmen, were introduced to the hallways of Rio Linda High. We entered these halls way back in 2016, unaware that we would have some of our best memories at a place we all called hell at one point or another. Jokingly, of course. We went from swearing up and down that we deserved a higher place in our freshman sportsorama to helping bring home our school's very own state championship win, and finally, facing the most difficult obstacle any graduating class has ever faced, COVID-19. We made iconic memories throughout these 4 years, one in particular being the day we all clearly cannot forget. Good times. We relied on websites such as SparkNotes and Slater, and trust me, relied is an understatement, to help us when we struggled to do our homework, or were just too lazy to open our textbooks. We powered through our SATs and ACTs, something Class of 2021 may not have the pleasure of saying the same. Luckies. We had an unforgettable night at our junior prom, not knowing it would be our last. And in the end, we made it. We survived the crazy, hectic curveballs thrown at us these past couple years. We made it through the mean girls, rumors, bad grades, those teachers you just couldn't see eye to eye with, and the tough love Miss Snap showed us. Wow, was it tough. And despite it all, we came out on top. I mean, come on, we graduated. We are the official Rio Linda High School Class of 2020 graduates, and what a diverse class we are. From tall to short, from those attending 4-year universities to those entering the workforce or military, and finally, from avid and STEM kids to the rest of us. Yikes. Despite what makes us different, we are all here today, receiving the same diploma from the same district, all ready to take on the world and achieve greatness. I'd like to take this moment to recognize a special individual who could not be here with us today, Tyson Victor. Although I personally was not too close with him, his passing made a huge impact on the Rio Linda community, and he will forever be a Rio Linda High School Class of 2020 graduate, and it will forever be Tyson's world. In the end, I truly wish you all the best in whatever path you choose to take in life. The lessons we were taught here at Rio Linda High will stick with us as we enter the next chapter of our lives. Although we may struggle, always remember to be phenomenal or be forgotten, sink or swim, and of course, once a night, always a night. Class of 2020, we're going down in history.
Now for the valedictorian of Class of 2020, Rachel Dollywall.
Good evening, everybody. Some of you may know me, while some of you may not even recognize me. So I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Rachel Dollywall, and I'm incredibly honored to be giving the speech as valedictorian. I know this isn't the traditional graduation ceremony we all expected. I definitely thought we would be together wearing caps and gowns, but instead we are inside our homes wearing face masks. However, we should still spend this time appreciating all the hard work we have put in to make it this far. If you're a family member or friend of a senior graduating today, be sure to congratulate them and maybe treat them to a slice of cake after today's ceremony. In my opinion, graduating from high school is a bittersweet event. Sweet because we are here to celebrate all our achievements and hard work throughout high school. Bitter because I think we're all going to miss high school. Even though most of us probably hate waking up at 6 a.m. and being at school for 7 hours or more, I still think we will miss some aspects of high school. Even though our senior year was cut short by coronavirus and we missed out on fun senior activities, I hope you have lots of good memories from the past 4 years. High school has been full of good memories for me, except for the days we had multiple fire alarms and I was forced to stand in the mud while wearing white shoes. This wouldn't be a proper speech if I didn't take time to thank everyone who helped make this possible for me and my fellow graduates. I want to start by thanking all the great teachers, staff, administrators, and supervisors who all played a role in our education. To be honest, I've never really been the biggest fan of school, but the great teachers I've had here at Rio Linda High School have changed that by making learning so much more interesting. Not only did they teach us the required curriculum, but they also served as great mentors to help lead us to success. Thank you to all the counselors who work incredibly hard for their students, creating our class schedules, helping us with college applications, along with so many other things. And a big thank you to all our family and friends that gave us the support and motivation we needed to make it to this milestone in our lives. I think the most important lesson I've learned in high school is no matter what happens, we'll be okay in the end. Life has already thrown a lot at us, including recessions, wildfires, and hurricanes, but we're still standing. Just as we have survived so many other things, we'll survive this pandemic, and it'll only make us stronger. This strength will shape our lives and our world in the years to come. Anything is possible as long as we remain optimistic and determined. As we continue our lives, whether that includes going to college, joining the military, or getting a job, I know great things are in store for all of us. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2020.
I get the honor of introducing the salutatorian for the class of 2020, Caitlin Chow.
Hello everyone, and thank you to all the family and friends for being here to celebrate our seniors. And thanks to my fellow graduates for holding out for this highly anticipated moment. I mean, it's finally here. But it's a bummer we're not all together. And honestly, I'm still holding my breath and waiting for that zombie apocalypse or something. I'm Caitlin Chow, by the way, and I'm still shocked I actually get to speak for you all. If you know me, you know that I'm not exactly an extrovert, and sometimes I second guess myself. And if you don't know me, well then, congrats, you learned something new. I'm sure everyone can relate to this, especially us teenagers, but I'll get to that later. Let me get the usual agenda out of the way first. I'd like to thank all of my teachers for helping me grow and further my education. Thank you to my coach for helping me discover my love for tennis. Thank you to my friends for helping me laugh and let go throughout high school. Thank you to my family for always being there for me. Thank you to my grandma and grandpa for actually getting me to school in the mornings. Thank you to my siblings, Skylar and Michaela, for help being my best friends and my inspirations. And finally, thank you to my mom and dad for being the foundation of my success and leading me to be the person I am today. Also for putting up with my stubbornness. Well, that's enough of my sappy gratitude. Bear with me for just a little bit longer. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not a confident person. I have the tendency to doubt just about everything I do. My confidence was low, self-doubt crept in. The minor problems were just piling up. School was stressing me out. I had tennis practice after school for 2+ hours. And then I got home, only to rush to my violin lessons, worrying about the hours of homework and studying waiting for me afterwards. Just to be the cherry on top, I couldn't get my notes right during my lesson. No matter how much I concentrated, I just couldn't play that one simple line. It may seem trivial, but it was enough to make me doubt everything I did that day. I doubted whether or not I could meet my deadlines for school. I doubted if I was even good during tennis practice. I even doubted whether or not I should continue playing violin, considering how much I already had on my plate. St. John, my wonderful violin teacher, could sense that I was stressed. He had me stop and set the violin down. Then he gave me the best advice I've ever heard. He told me doubt can be a good thing. It can push you to try and make a better version of yourself. But don't let it rule your life. and don't let it stop you from actually trying. It made me feel much better. It was like a moment of clarity. I realized what he was saying was right, and it applies to everyone listening. Everyone has their insecurities, whether it be fear of failure, or not being enough, or not fitting in. Whatever it is, it's okay to be scared, or nervous, or doubtful. It's normal, and we're all human. I mean, look how much we've already faced. I can't even count how many fire drills we've had, or how many difficult tests there were. And can't forget to mention the looming toilet paper shortage. The point is, we're already brave, and we just might not recognize it. The next time self-doubt sneaks in, just remember to be brave. You've already done it before. Thank you for listening, and congratulations, class of 2020.
Javier Alexis Abarca. Juliana Aceves Barrera. Crystal Elizabeth Acosta Navarro. Raylina Sue Augusto. Jesus Aguilar. Juan Diego Aguirre. Maricela Elisa Aguirre. Antonio Alarcon. Amanda Daria Albrecht. Galina Aliferchik. Isis Alvarez. Marcela Anaya. Andres Rigoberto Angel Galdames. Ryan J. Osahan. Damian Alexander Avalos. Alaya Yvette Balderas. Nayeli Balderas. Darian Balderas Morales. Janessa Lauren Bannister. Abraham Ezekiel Banks. Natalia Marlene Barragan. Martin Alphonse Bartholomew. Quentin Travis Bill. Damon F. Black. John Henry Brewer. Taylor Allen Brown. Larissa Marie Bruno Milner. Fabiola Bueno. Alessandra Angelica Bustillos. Cameron John Butler. Christopher de San Pedro Cabrero. Ricardo Camacho. Brianna Denise Campos. Victor Canchola. Nida Capatillo. Brianna Lynn Carlisle. Chantal Estel Carranza. Matthew Carter Gonzalez. Serenity Kayana Caffey. Emelina S. Chang. Caitlin Chow. Madison Ann Chase, Alla Chistiakova, LaShawn Maurice Collins, Aaliyah Nicole Combs, Jack Warner Combs, Lance Edward Connor, Cade Lewis Conroy, Angel Anne-Marie Corey, Alondra Karina Cornejo Mendoza, Carlos Ivan Cornejo Chiprez, Jennifer Jasmine Cornejo Chiprez, Lysandra Nayeli Coronel, Aleja Imani Cotton, Logan Cranston, Timothy James Cousseau, Michael Ray Davis, Cindy Cantoriano de la Cruz, Kyle Micah Deloney Spencer, Rachel Dhaliwal, Anmol Singh Dillon, Bailey Marie Diacon, Gary Lee Dawkins, Andrea Dominguez, Shaylin Patrice Donahue, Elijah George Dovbush, Sabrina Duarte, Nilea Duskova, Jacqueline G. Echegoyen, Itifune Aaron Ekafon, Tavon Q. Ekapon, Imari Ejon Ellenberg, Tucker Ray Elms, Edgar Adrian Enriquez, Sanyeev Escobar, Vanessa Matias Espinoza, Sherlyn Espinoza Abelino, Isahi Jesus Espinoza, Valencia Monique Eversole, Rosie Irely, Catricia Farias, Ferdinand Joseph Magayak Fernandez, Johan Eduardo Fernandez, Rogelio Fernandez, Grace Ska Fields, Brenda Franco, Dallas Edward Franklin, Michelle Marie Galvan Mejia, Carmen Elise Garcia, William Garcia Cortes, Darlie Michelle Garcia Tuck, Noe Gabrielle Garfias. Jamone Gates. Yane Gearer. Jessica Daisy Love Gentry. Riley Noah Gilbert. Michaela Iman Gilliam. Dakota Rains Gomez. Joanna Lizeth Rosas Gonzalez. Naomi Erica Gonzalez. Sarai Emamelda Gonzalez. Dakota Stephen Good. Caitlin Rose Goodell. Justin Allen Gran. Bailey Lee Green. Maya Gudina Girth. Alberto Guerrero. Lizette Olivia Gutierrez. Maria Jennifer Gutierrez Servin. Olga Gutsulenko. Roman Guzovati. Christian Bradley Harris. Devin J. Harris. Ania Monet Hart. Joshua Ray Hart. Ali Mohammed Hassan. Kalia Renee Hayden. Elijah Dean Cy Hayes. Malaysia M. Haynes. Carl Thomas Heiser. Rosemary Herr. Marlon Hermosillo. Flora Alicia Hernandez. Jasmine Hernandez. Joseph Arthur Herrera. Anakin Justin Highsmith. Kayla Lorraine Hahn. Kelsey May Hahn. Jessica Marie Huffhines. Ashley Marie Hurd. Kaylin Marie Hurlbutt. Alyssa Lynn Imber. Adam Quentin Isaacson. Mariah Amira Jackson. Zari Simone James. Ranjina Jamshid. Lucia Jimenez. Emily Rochelle Jimenez Maldonado. Kevin Johnson. Marin Juarez Castro. Kobiye Amaru Kenan. Matthew Allen Thomas Cole. Brandon Chusa Ku. Charisma Gauna Ku. Alka Kumar. Pritika Jyoti Kumar. Bryce C. Lackey. Haley Mae LaFont Davis. Grayson Amanda Laggy. Victoria Carolina Lambert. Keegan Joseph Lamp. Brianna Morgan Lau. Duachi Jasmine Lau. Eileen J. Lau. Caleb Matthew Lawson. Olivia Jasmine Lawson. Elissa Maikua Lee. Megan Lee. Tom Thai-Dong Lo. Kiara Lomeli. Marco Antonio Lopez. Christina M. Lloyd. Jaya Arrow Michelle Lucas. Eduardo Lujan. James Dean Lutz. Matthew David Milan. George Joseph March. Caratina Cortez Marcial. Aurora Maureen Marshall. Monica Gabriela Martinez. Victoria Isabel Martinez Francisco. Esmeralda Martinez Peña. Evelyn Martinez Prado. Jason Lamont Maxey. Andrea Emma Medrano. Jason Eric Meskimen. Wendy Raquel Meza Pastor. Alan Miranda Alvarez. Alexandra Montano. Tamia Joy Montgomery. Aldrich Ivan Mora. Elian Robert Morales. Christopher Jamari Mosby. Jasmine Muratala. Amir Ulysses Morga. Dante Rashad Murray. Shania Mala Nadan. Sierra Catherine Nations. Kelvin Navarro Barragan. Efren Navarro Cruz. Madison Renee Nickel. Jordan Andrew Ka Leo Omoku Nobriga. Michael Marciano Nunez. Idowu Oghogo. Olunjumoke Marvelous Ogunrinde. Jose Oliver Mateo Olmos. Uriel Ortega Botello. Diego Ortiz Arango. Victor Andrew Padilla. Kalani Ejima Paya. Emmanuel Pantoja. Olga Papajuk. Michaela Marie Parker. Keldon D. Patterson. Alaya Fatayan Aulela Malemasina Pau. Benjamin Talomua Puni Pau. Moira Nicole Pecor. Isaac Donovan Pelt. Leslie Mariana Peña Urrutia. Jose Guadalupe Penaloza Gaona. Carlos Manuel Perez. Kaya Nicole Perry. Calvin Velifon Fang. Isabella Mercedes Phelps. KB Anu Fongmeni. Eric Cesar Placencia. James Papaduke. Christina Potomkina. Emmeline Prado. Jasin L. Queen. Catherine Quezada. Jonah James Kiocho. Brian Quiroz Ledesma. Edward Cornelius Rabuku. Shanan Sharian Rai. Akror Rakhmatov. Jonathan Albert Ramirez. Meredith S. Ramirez. Victoria Rosalina Angeles Ramirez. Andrea Guadalupe Ramirez Palomar. Vanessa Raquel Reyes. Jessica Reyes Cruz. Alexandria Marie Rinker. Nancy Rios. Michael Dean Robinson. Sarah Jessica Robson. Diego Rodriguez. Edward Giovanni Rodriguez. David Romero. Micah Ray-John Ross. Emily Ruiz. Jose Alonso Ruiz. Oscar Julian Ruiz. John Rusinov. Shane Michael Russo. Michael James Reisted. Sarah Naomi Saavedra. Kobe Angelo Sichow. Amrit Kaur Sahoda. Juan Salazar. Kimberly Salgado. Esmeralda Joanna Sandoval. Eduardo Santa Rosa. Kemfon Rosa Satanak. Timberlyn Ratanakhamse Sayasane. Stephanie Schneider. Angelina Haley Siebert. Ruben Semenov. Johnny Francisco Serrano. Nathan Allen Cervantes. Kashaf Shabazz. Hunter Briarios Sayasan. Aaron Arhan Singh. Amanveer Singh. Pavitar Singh. Kaya A. Singleton. Cameron Allen Scatabo. Paul Michael Slocum. Alexis Ray Smith. Alexander Solis. Yulia Sangarova. Joanna Soto Paredes. Austin Southep. Cassandra Page Takulad. Joanna Elizabeth Tafoya. Charity Tao. Justin Jr. Tao. Candy Casey Tao. Ku Jonathan Tao. Nathan Nitsame Tao. Cody Daniel Thompson. Emilia Garcia Thompson. Marcos Garcia Thompson. Savannah Ann Thompson. Selena Marie Thrasher. Chan Morokoth Tiv. Alonzo Torres Lopez. Itzel Valdez Alonzo. Diana Jo Frenes Valdovinos. Rocio Jacqueline Valencia Valladares, Alan Vang, Chelsea Quazib Vang, Cece Vang, Emily Mi Vang, Jetty Cha Vang, Kalicia Luangsi Vang, Kayla Ka Lia Vang, Crystal Lee Vang, Nixie Vang, Priscilla Vang, Valerie Chiwu Vang, Hector Armando Velasquez, Saul Isaias Vicente, Brian Villalobos, Nicole Lorena Villalobos, Jamel Brendan Juniega Valoria, Christopher Vivas, Jonathan O. Volavola, Amanda Lynn Volf, Faith Mai Kong Vu, Faith Ann Walden, Cassidy Rose Walker, DeAndre Maurice Wallace, Raquel Alexis Warren, Madison Page Whiting, Michaela Witten, Mary Josephine Williams, Serena Maria Wilson Guerra, Dominic D'Angelo Wise, Heaven Leah Wise, Alvin Solai Shang, Chao Xiang, Jennifer Maitha Xiang, Jeremiah Jordan Xiang, Amy Ka Yang, Anna Yang, Anthony Yang, Jerry D. Yang, Sunshine Yang, Mark Joseph Yurkov, Adrian Alexander Zamora, Jose Eduardo Zavala Maldonado, Kaveen Alessandro Zasena Monge, Vladislav Valentinovich Juroval, Tyson Giano Victor.
By the power invested in me by the State of California and the Twin Rivers Unified School District Board of Trustees, I hereby declare that all the students present have completed the graduation requirements of the State of California for a high school diploma or have completed the requirements for certificates of completion. Graduates, please turn your tassels to signify that you are now officially graduates. Congratulations to each of you. You are now graduates of Rio Linda High School. I am a firm believer something good will always come out of something bad. It could be something bad like a divorce, losing a job, receiving a lower grade in a class that you thought. But believe me, each one of you will be a better person because of what you've gone through over the past few months. Thank you. God bless.